Welcome back to Animeology, and today we're going to take a look at 10 anime with the main character that is a legend but no one knows about it. The anime on this list all feature a main character that can be anything from a lazy war strategist to being a literal incarnation of evil. Before we begin, be sure to drop a like and subscribe down below for more anime top 10s, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 10. Tsukasuka. This anime is set in a post-apocalyptic world and follows the story of Willem, a man who left his loved ones and set out for battle against a mysterious monster. Even though he emerged victorious, he ended up being frozen for 500 years. Upon his reawakening, he realized that humanity has almost been entirely wiped out, and has been forced to take refuge on floating islands in the sky. Among the survivors are a group of girls called leprechauns, who can somehow wield ancient weapons dug up by the remnants of humanity. Through a turn of events, Willem ends up becoming a father figure for these children, slowly teaching the girls to value the lives that they have thrown away. Number 9. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. After 2,000 years of war and violence, the Demon King announced Voldegoid made a deal with the human hero named Kanan, to sacrifice his own life to ensure that peace could flourish. However, there was a second part of this deal which allowed him to be reincarnated 2,000 years into the future. However, what awaited him was a world filled with weak descendants of many types of magic being lost or deteriorated due to everyone being accustomed to peace. After attending the school that gathers and educates students in search of the reincarnated demon lord, it was revealed that all traces of Analysis kingdomship were erased from the minds of everyone, and his compatibility to his old rule was even regarded. Number 8. Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing School. When people think school, they usually think textbooks, subjects, and careers. After all, schools are supposed to prepare you for the future. However, Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing School is a bit different. It aims not only to test if students on an academic level, but also on their skills and survival in the outside world. The school was created by the Japanese government to instruct and foster a generation of people that will support the country in the upcoming future. This anime follows the story of Iona Koji, a quiet and unassuming boy, who would rather keep this distance from others instead of interacting with them. Despite being a student in D class, which is where the school dumps all its inferior students, it was quickly revealed that Iona Koji has the aptitude to reach the top of his class, but for some reason he doesn't want to. However, after meeting two other students in his class, Iona Koji's situation begins to change. Number 7. High School Prodigies Have It Easy. This anime follows the story of 7 of the world's greatest young prodigies, which include a prime minister, genius inventor, former ninja, a world-renowned doctor, master swordsman, skilled magician, and a multi-millionaire, who all died in a plane crash and find themselves reincarnated into another world. Noticing the faults of this new world, the 7 prodigies are all going to modernize it using their unique skills. This show focuses on the interactions between the prodigies in this new land, from creating power plants for electricity to completely creating a new currency. This show's bizarre writing actually makes it pretty fun to watch. Number 6. The Devil is a Part-Timer. This anime follows the peak of evil and ruler of the underworld, Satan himself, being forced to make ends meet by working at a nearby McDonald's. Apparently his concept of world domination transferred over as well, since he's determined to climb the corporate ladder and rule Earth, even if it means one customer at a time. The humor of the show comes from Satan's struggles to simply survive in this strange new land. Talk about a fall from grace. The most notorious evil in the universe is reduced to a simple fast food worker. This anime executes well on the material at hand. Every character gets enough screen time, and there are some epic moments in here as well. Despite seeming straightforward in plot, this anime will constantly keep you hooked and you'll probably get a good laugh of it as well. Number 5. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Despite this anime's unappealing name, it's actually pretty good. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes follows the story of Reiner Lute, an Alpha Stigma wielder in a world filled with magic users. The Alpha Stigma allows its wielder to analyze and copy the magic of any individual. However, the Alpha Stig was more infamously known for taking over their owners in times of extreme sadness or anger and bring destruction to all in their past. After many of Reiner's classmates winded up dying in war, he vowed to make a peaceful nation with his best friend Theon. Fast forward a couple of years and now his best friend has somehow become the king. He orders Reiner and a girl named Fairies to locate relics that all assisted in fulfilling their lifelong dream. Number 4. Alderman on the Sky. Our next anime follows the story of Akita Solar, a lazy philanderer wishing for nothing more than a peaceful life. However, when war breaks up between the Carvana Empire and the neighboring Republic of Kyoko, his life has changed forever. Despite his hatred for war and violence in general, it is a very adept battle strategist. Due to a series of unfortunate events for our protagonists, he's forced to put his dreams of tranquility on hold, as he must now become the hero he never wanted to be. Number 3. Noragami. I'm sure everyone at this point has heard about this anime. This anime follows the story of Yato, the self-proclaimed delivery god, who dreams of having millions of worshippers. However, without a single shrine dedicated to him, his dreams may be far beyond his reach. Yato's situation then gets worse due to his weapon partner quitting on him, as it seemed that Yatsu's life had reached an all-time low. A young girl named Hiyori Iki saved him from a car accident, or so she thought. Luckily, this girl survived the accident, but it left her soul detached from her body. Yato vows to help restore Hiyori to her previous self, and in return she decides to help you out to find a new weapon partner. Number 2. Katangatari. A swordsman, who fights using Katoryu, a form in which the user's own body's wielded as a blade, and to game an ambitious young strategist who seeks to collect the 12 legendary swords for the Shogunate. Together the two embark on a journey to collect all 12 deviant blades. Standing in their way are the fierce wielders of these legendary weapons, and others who wish to ruin the two's plans. As the story unfolds, the secret behind the creation of the weapons and the true form of Katur come to light. Number 1. Gurren Lagann. This anime takes place in a world where the Spiral King Lord Genome forced all of mankind to live underground. One day in an underground village, Simone stumbled across an ancient artifact of war, and uses his new machine to fend off a surprise attack from the surface with the help of his brother figure Kamina and Yoko, a red-headed girl carrying a massive gun. After the battle concludes, a path opens up to the surface, prompting both Kamina and Simon to explore the surface of their newfound companion. On the surface, the three find themselves in a battle against beastmen, humanoid creatures that terrorize the remnants of humanity, and powerful robots called gunmen. If there's anything I have to say about the show, it's that you should definitely not drop it until after episode 8. This show takes a complete 180 after this point and focuses and explores different themes.